Alright, assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome back to Bitcoin update today. So we do have this Bitcoin and you can see how weird this pattern actually looks like. So you do have something like an acute triangle and Bitcoin is just moving sideways. So you do have this decision coming in by 6th of July. Today's going to be, I think, 2nd or 3rd of July as well. And right now, Bitcoin is just 3 days away to make a move, in my opinion, because you do have liquidation happening up there for the people who are trying to short Bitcoin, liquidation for the people who are trying to long Bitcoin as well. So it has been pretty volatile in this zone right there, but still nonetheless, this was a wick to the upside, wick to the downside. And as far as I'm actually concerned, actually this is going to be looking different. So this is going to be a little bit from there to there, actually like something like that, okay? And then you have something like this. Yeah, so 6 to 7 July, you're going to have Bitcoin moving up. Now, if you look on the daily time frame, it seems like Bitcoin is trying to make a flag, right? So you do have Bitcoin with this little bit of a pattern right there, and you can actually see a flag that takes Bitcoin all the way up to $36,000. But the problem still remains that this middle line that you see that is running across for Bitcoin, that little bit of a middle line right there, even though Bitcoin looks like a pennant, okay, bull pennant is happening right over here. But the middle line that is striking between right over here that you see is actually the resistance zone that Bitcoin still needs to cross once again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. But remember, I'm always going to tell you this, that I do love what the weekly is doing, guys. The weekly is amazing and the monthly is also pretty amazing. And you can see that you do have one amazing cup right there and a handle that is about to disappear all the way to the upside. But if you look on this candle, the last week that you closed, Bitcoin closed in a doji, okay? This is a decisive candle. And if Bitcoin crosses above here, I'm ready to say that, you know, Bitcoin is looking for that 36,000 push to the upside. So we really need to cross above this decisive doji, and not just a wick, but actually a proper closing above it and then go to the upside, which actually forces me to tell you that 6 days, 15 hours, this next 6 days are going to be really, really important. And today's Monday. We've already closed the weekend yesterday. A new week has begun, but this is going to be a little bit of suspense, okay? There's a little bit of a suspense. And the patterns are actually there. And I always say this, patterns are good, but remember, if you're not going to cross any resistance, all of this pattern are meaningless. Even if you're making the pattern for a very long time, they're going to be meaningless. And it's something that I've talked about so many times, and the rule still remains the same. Even until now, it's going to be the same. So that's it for this update on Bitcoin. I'm going to see you in the next one. Allah Hafiz.